in the bantamweight division at UFC 315. This fight for now is scheduled in the early prelims. You got Brad Katona taking on Bekzat Almakhan, and this fight is highly intriguing. So let's get into it. Katona 16-4, Almakhan 11-2. This is Canada versus Kazakhstan in Canada. Keep that in mind. Almakhan 1 inch taller at 5'7". He's 27, so he's getting better every time out, right? But don't let the record fool you. A lot of these guys start really well, and the UFC is a different animal. Katona 16-4 once again. He's 33 years old, so he's at his peak right now. He's not really going to get much better. Well, I shouldn't say that. You can get much better, but the age is going to start working against you. Almakhan, 3 inch reach advantage, 68-65. Both guys stand right-handed. Almakhan, we'll get into more on him in a minute because his stats are not that good for obvious reasons, which we'll get into in a second. But Katona lands 4.8 significant strikes per minute. That's above the UFC average, not bad. 1.9 uh, takedowns, or roughly 2 takedowns every 3 rounds. So not bad. His takedown defense is 61%. Now, he lost 2 of the last 3 to Gene Matsumoto. Very good fighter, but fought him well. 89-89 in significant strikes. Katona had 3 takedowns to 1. On paper, it looks like it was a very close fight. But before that, he did beat Jesse Butler and then lost to Garrett Armfield by decision. And despite losing 2 of the last 3 fights, he's had 10 takedowns to 1. It's incredible that you have 10 takedowns to 1 and you still lose. And one of those fights he led in significant strikes, one he trailed, and the other he tied. So he could very easily be 2-1 in the last 3, if not 3-0. 4 fights ago, he beat Cody Gibson by unanimous decision. That one, fortunate for him, went his way because he trailed 164 to 160 in significant strikes. But when it's that close, it just comes down to round by round. So he's 2-2 in the last 4 and steadily facing decent fighters. Almakhan has just a 1 UFC fight against Umar Nurmagomedov. That did not go well at all. He just got dominated, 68-3 in significant strikes, 5-0 in takedowns. So Umar took him down and just had his way with him, right? I mean, just 5-0, 68-3 in striking. So we really don't know, uh, his level right now. This fight is really going to indicate that. But what I will say is Katona has a lot of experience. This is a fight he knows he has to win. He's fighting at home. That's going to mean a lot for the Canadian, and therefore he'll do enough to get the victory. And I wouldn't be surprised if he dominated here, right? Because a lot of times when fighters are fighting at home, they in an equal matchup or favorable matchup, they tend to just go out and dominate because they're in front of the home crowd. They want that roar, that celebration. They want to give it to the crowd, and they exert themselves in a positive way to get the win. So I look for Katona to do that here, to move to 17-4. Just hard to say if it's going to be by decision or by finish because there's a lot of question marks on Almakhan. I mean, he can come out here and surprise us for sure, but I just think Katona's had too many good opponents to drop this fight. So he's going to win. Again, in my opinion, to move to 17-4, and I would bank on a decision more than a finish. Bantamweight division, UFC 315.